2 years, my child was given only mother milk. No animal milk was given to my child. My both the child. And because of that, they never suffered any infancy, any infant problems, any infant diseases, childhood diseases. They had no cold, no cough, nothing, no gas bloatings, nothing. But normally what we do, after 2-3 months, we start feeding animal milk to our children. Then what happens? Animal milk has got, its high chemical composition, create lot of mucus formation inside the body. It has allergic compounds. It creates lot of allergy also inside the body, and it's a burden on your body. So what happens? All your serious system slowly and slowly starts getting blocked, and then tonsil start working more and more, and then it gets enlarged. We go to doctor, and so by drinking milk we get all these kinds of problems, and we think that all the child must have some or other diseases. No. I remember I never took my child just even for 2 minutes to calm him down. He never cried. Because why children with child lot of allergy also inside the body, and it's a burden on your body. So what happens? All your serious system slowly and slowly starts getting blocked, and then tonsil start working more and more, and then it gets enlarged. We go to doctor and cut our tonsils, but we never cut our milk. So by drinking milk we get all these kinds of problems, and we think that all the child must have some or other diseases. No. I remember I never took my child just even for 2 minutes to calm him down. He never cried. Because why children with child will cry? Some problem must be there. Who will create that problem? I am the parent. What I am giving to him, accordingly he will be living his life. So therefore, feed animal milk, don't feed animal milk. Feed only mother's milk if possible. Then for survival purpose, then you can go for anything. But women must also have abundant milk, because every mammals on this earth, God has given them such a power. They can feed 10 children at a time. Such a power they have. So this power, it is not to be achieved by something special methods. It is already there. You don't block by your unnatural living. That's all. If you just practice simple things, simple diet, simple exercises, little relaxed life, automatically there is an abundant flow of milk. Even you can feed 10 children at a time. Such a flow is there. When cow can produce a milk to feed 10 person, why can't a woman can produce? So there is a simple common sense fact that we also have a lot of milk, and then after 2 years, we did not feed cereals to my child. Before all the teeth evolves, they should not be given any kind of starches or cereals. Before 2 years, no starches, no cereals. Let all the teeth comes out, because before teeth evolves, if you feed any starches, bread, biscuits, or anything, porridge or anything, since there is no teeth, it means body says my digestive mechanism is still not ready. So what happens? There will be no secretion of juices. So when you feed this kind of cereal starches, then it goes and ferments there. And this fermented food, that actually eliminated through or sometime from your skin in the form of boils, or through your nose, through your ears, or when summer comes, then in the form of diarrhea. So this fermented starch actually create lot of problems for a child. So up to 2 years, avoid starches. let all the teeth comes. When he becomes capable of chewing, then only you feed him chapati or rice, whatever you want to feed. So what we did not feed our children any kind of starches up to 2 years. Therefore, they did not get any disease in their life. And now they are around 28 and 30 years. Till now, they have never suffered from even a cold, cough or fever or no disease at all in their life. And not only that, they are not vaccinated also. They are not vaccinated. And they had no sick leave in their school life. No sick leave. And I never heard from my child's mouth that today I have a headache or today I will not go to school. Nothing. No disease at all. So what I want to say through this stage, see, we must have this concept in our mind. Why there should be sickness in our life? Why sickness? We can remain healthy. But how? There is a way out. What is that way out? See, God has created nutrition for all the creatures. There are around, in India we say in our literatures, Vedic literatures, there are 84 lakhs creatures. 84 lakh yoniya bolte hain. 84 lakh creatures are there. There may be even more, I don't know. So, for every creature, God has created a specific food only designed for him. So definitely God is designed for us also. So what is our food then? So suppose if I keep, see, we have a natural instinct inside. See, as every animal, they are not taught in the school what to select the food. So we also don't need to select, we also don't need any guidance from anybody. We have our own natural instinct. Suppose if I keep in a raw meat in a plate, do you have any natural attraction towards that raw meat? No. Do you have any attraction for raw meat? But the moment but when I had to modify by some masala or by cooking something, then only you will try to eat that food. Suppose I keep raw egg before you. Do you have any natural attraction to eat raw eggs? Do you have? If I keep lot of green leaves before you, palak ki bhaji, sarson ki bhaji, so many different kinds of bhajis, do you have any natural attraction for that? Only little, very little, not much. We are not leaf eaters basically. We do eat, we can eat, but in very little quantity. Some of the leaves like lettuce, spinach, very few, not all. Then, if I keep before you raw cereals, wheat, maize, rice, raw, absolutely rice, do you have any natural attraction for that raw cereals? Do you water from your mouth by seeing those kinds of cereals? Do you have any natural attraction for wheat, for raw rice, for raw maize? Do you have any natural attraction?